My friends are honestly embarrassed for me when I bring you around. She said over sushi. I paid for my half and never spoke to her again. Now her friends watch me thrive while she spirals. Hey viewers, before we move on to the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you want to see more stories like this. Thanks. Hey Reddit, throwaway account for obvious reasons. I, M28, need to get this off my chest because it's been a wild ride, and honestly, sharing it might help someone else spot the red flags earlier than I did. This all went down about a year ago, but the updates keep coming, and it's turned into one of those stories where life just balances the scales. Let me set the scene. Emily and I had been together for 3 years. We met in college, her majoring in marketing, me in IT. I was the steady type. Good job as a consultant, decent apartment in the city, always planning for the future. Emily? She was ambitious, the kind of person who networked like her life depended on it. Parties, events, brunches with influential people. I supported that. Hell, I funded a lot of it. Flashback to 6 months in, she lost her entry-level gig during a rough patch in the industry. I covered her rent, paid for her online courses to upskill, even skipped a promotion at my company that would have meant relocating because she said, "Babe, I need you here to build my career." I thought we were a team. I'd come home exhausted from 12-hour days debugging code, and she'd be out at some mixer, coming back buzzing about the amazing connections she made. I never complained. Being nice was my thing, reliable, thoughtful, the guy who remembers anniversaries with her favorite takeout and a quiet night in. But over time, things shifted. She'd make these little comments. "Why don't you dress sharper? My friends' guys always look put together." Or, "You should network more. Being behind a screen all day isn't impressive." I brushed it off as her stress talking. We weren't perfect, but I was committed. No cheating on my end, no wandering eyes. I pictured proposing someday, once she landed that big job. Looking back, I see the signs. Her phone glued to her hand, late nights, working, sudden interest in professional development events. But I trusted her. Big mistake. It all came crashing down one Friday night. She'd insisted on dinner at this trendy sushi spot downtown. Raw fish, dim lights, overpriced rolls. I wasn't thrilled. I'm more of a burger guy, but she loved the vibe. "It's good for us to be seen places like this," she said when booking. The whole evening, she was off. Fidgety, checking her watch, barely touching her edamame. I tried to lighten it. "Rough week? Tell me about that pitch you were prepping." She just nodded, distant. Finally, after the waiter dropped the California rolls, she set down her chopsticks and looked at me with this pitying smile. That's when she dropped the bomb. "Can I be honest, Alex?" she started, her voice all casual, like we were discussing the weather. "This has been weighing on me, and I think it's time we talk about it." I paused mid-bite, soy sauce dripping. "Sure, what's up?" She leaned in, eyes flicking around the room as if checking for eavesdroppers. "My friends, they're honestly embarrassed for me when I bring you around. You're not impressive. Like, Sarah's boyfriend is a surgeon, travels for conferences, always has stories. Jess's guy has a boat, takes her on weekends to the lake. What do you even bring to the table besides being nice?" I felt my stomach drop, but I kept my face neutral. The sushi suddenly tasted like cardboard. "Embarrassed? What do you mean?" She sighed, like I was dense. "Come on, don't make this harder. You're sweet, Alex. But in our circle, it's about status, networking, ambition. You sit at home coding while I'm out building something real. My friends ask about you, and I have nothing exciting to say. Oh, he's nice. That's it. It's humiliating." I set my chopsticks down slowly. Humiliating. The word echoed. Flashback hit me then. Last month, her birthday party at that rooftop bar. I'd shown up in my best shirt, brought a thoughtful gift, a custom necklace with her birthstone. Her friends, Sarah with her surgeon bow, Jess with the boat guy, barely acknowledged me. Emily had pulled me aside later. "Try to mingle more next time." Now it clicked. "So, this is about how I look to your friends." "Not just that," she continued, waving her hand dismissively. "I've met someone at that networking event last month, the one you skipped because you were tired. His name's Tyler. He's in venture capital, drives a Tesla, knows everyone. He gets me, Alex. We're on the same level. With you. It's like I'm settling. Settling. After everything I'd given up. I could have pushed back, reminded her how I'd paid for half those events, how I'd been her rock. But something in me snapped quiet. No yelling, no begging. So, you're choosing him because he's impressive? She nodded, smug now, like she'd rehearsed this. It's not personal. I need someone who elevates me. You're stable, sure, but stable is boring. Tyler challenges me, introduces me to opportunities. My friends love him already. They say he's perfect for me. You were great for a while. But let's be real. You'd never fit in that world. This is me being kind, ending it now instead of dragging it out. Kind. The twisted logic burned. And what about us? The plans, the future we talked about. She laughed, a short, pitying bark. Future? Alex, wake up. I deserve more than a guy who's content with mediocrity. Tyler's taking me to a gala next week. Real influencers, deals getting made. What would you do there? Stand in the corner being nice? My friends would die of secondhand embarrassment. I stared at her, the room blurring a bit. The waiter hovered nearby, sensing the tension. She kept going, justifying like it was a TED Talk. Look, I'm not the villain here. People grow apart. I've outgrown you. You should thank me for being honest. Most girls would have just ghosted. Thank her for humiliating me over sashimi. I felt the confusion swirl. Had I really been that blind? But I didn't argue. Didn't plead. I pulled out my wallet, counted my half of the bill plus tip, and slid it across the table. Okay, Emily. Good luck with that. Her eyes widened, like she expected drama. That's it. No fight. What would be the point? I stood, coat in hand. Enjoy the rest of your night. I walked out into the cool air, heart pounding but steps steady. No looking back. That was the last time I spoke to her, for months anyway. The drive home was silent. No radio, just my thoughts racing. Why me? I'd been loyal, supportive. Flashback? Our second anniversary, I'd surprised her with a weekend getaway she'd hinted at. She gushed then, called me her rock. Now, rock equaled boring. The unfairness hit hard that night. I got home, poured a drink, and sat in the dark. Confusion turned to ache. Had I wasted 3 years? But I didn't text her. Didn't call friends to vent. Just breathed through it, letting the silence settle. The next few weeks were rough, but I didn't spiral. No drunken posts, no revenge plots. I detached. Blocked her on everything. Phone, socials, email. Changed my locks, just in case. Then, I turned inward. Work had always been my anchor, so I doubled down. That promotion I'd skipped for her? I reapplied. Got it. Senior consultant role with a bump in pay and remote flexibility. Moved to a better apartment across town, minimalist vibe, no reminders of her. But it wasn't just career. I hit the gym hard. Not for show, but for me. Started with runs to clear my head, graduated to weights. Lost the nice guy softness, gained definition. Internal shift happened there. Mornings staring in the mirror, thinking, she called you unimpressive? Prove her wrong, to yourself. Joined a hiking group, made real friends who valued substance over status. One guy, Mike, became a workout buddy. We'd grab coffee after, talk life without the superficial crap. Dating? Not right away. I sat with the betrayal first, the confusion fading into clarity. Why chase validation from someone who measured worth by boats and jobs? Flashback stung. Times I'd skip guys' nights to help her prep for interviews, only for her to mock my stability. It hurt, but it fueled me. Started a side hustle, freelance coding for startups. Turned out, I was damn good at it. Landed a client who paid triple my hourly rate. Bank account grew, so did my confidence. Months in, I met Mia at a tech meetup, not a flashy networking thing, but a genuine workshop. She's a graphic designer, kind without agenda. We clicked over shared laughs about bad coffee. No comparisons, no embarrassment. Our first date, simple picnic in the park. She said, I like how grounded you are. Grounded. Not boring. That word healed something. Social media? I kept it low-key, posting hikes, project wins. Didn't tag locations, but mutuals saw. Her old circle, Sarah, Jess, started liking my stuff. Weird at first, but I ignored it. Life was building. Traveled solo to the mountains, read books on self-growth. The silence from that betrayal night, it became my power. I wasn't just surviving, I was free. Clear-headed, emotionally untethered. Her words echoed less each day, replaced by my own. You're enough. That's when karma started rolling in, slow at first, like whispers from mutuals, then full force. I didn't seek it out. It just found its way to me through the grapevine. About 4 months post-breakup, Chris, our one shared friend who stayed neutral, mentioned over beers that Emily had gone all in with Tyler. Dude, she's posting him everywhere. Gala pics, weekend getaways. Looks flashy. I nodded, uninterested. Good for her. But inside, I wondered how long the facade would hold. Turns out, not long. Tyler, the venture capital wizard, was a house of cards. From what pieced together later, via Chris and a couple stray likes on my post from her circle, Tyler's success was smoke and mirrors. Fake LinkedIn creds, exaggerated deals, real mountains of debt from bad investments. He'd charmed Emily at that networking event, dangling promises of introductions and joint ventures. She bit hard, introducing him to her friends, even quitting her stable marketing job for a startup he claimed to run. Sarah and Jess ate it up at first. Emily's killing it with this power couple vibe. But cracks showed quick. Tyler started borrowing from her, small at first, just until this deal closes. Then bigger, her credit card for business trips. She covered his rent when his investors ghosted. Flashback to our time. I'd bailed her out before, but never like this. By month 6, the truth exploded. One of her friends, Jess, I think, dug into his background after he flaked on a group outing. Turns out, Tyler had a trail of exes he'd used the same way. Charm, borrow, vanish. No real VC job. He was a glorified salesman with a leased Tesla and Max cards. When confronted, he bailed, left her with shared bills, ghosted her texts, even blocked her on socials. Emily unraveled fast. Lost the startup gig when it folded. Shocker, it was bogus. Her friends distanced. Sarah stopped inviting her out, saying, "It's awkward now." Jess unfollowed, citing drama. Isolation hit. She posted vague stories about fake people, but likes dwindled. Financially, tanked. She burned savings on Tyler's lifestyle, now scraping by with freelance gigs that barely covered rent. Chris filled me in sparingly. "She's not doing great, man. Regrets everything." I didn't gloat. Just kept building. My freelance side hustle turned full-time clients. Gym routine paid off with a half-marathon finish. Mia and I went official. She met my new friends. No embarrassment, just genuine vibes. The irony? Her old crew started engaging with my life. Sarah commented on my hiking post. "Looking strong, Alex. Miss seeing you around." Jess liked my project update. "Impressive work. Knew you had it in you." They watched me thrive while Emily spiraled. Posts from her side went dark, then desperate. Subtle shades about learning from mistakes. I stayed detached, but damn, the justice felt earned. Not revenge, just life exposing the superficial. She discarded me for Flash. Now Flash discarded her, leaving her irrelevant in her own circle. Her attempts started subtle, then snowballed into desperation. First contact, 2 months after karma hit, a text at 2 a.m. "Hey Alex, been thinking about us. Can we talk?" I read it, felt nothing. No anger, no pull. Deleted, no reply. Next day, another. "I know I messed up. Tyler was a mistake. Miss your stability." Stability. The word she'd mocked. Ignored. A week later, the calls ramped up. Voicemail. "Alex, pick up. I need to explain. It wasn't about you. It was me chasing the wrong things. My friends pushed me into it, saying you weren't enough. But now, everything's falling apart. Call me back." Her voice cracked a bit, but the justifications twisted. "You were always so nice. I took it for granted. Let's grab coffee, hash it out." No mention of her cruelty, just her pain. I listened once, then blocked the number. That's when she looped in the toxic crew. Sarah texted first. "Hey, stranger. Emily's really hurting. You should hear her out. She's changed." I replied politely. "Not interested, thanks." Then Jess called, voice dripping condescension. "Come on, Alex. Don't be petty." She upgraded thinking it'd be better, but life's funny. Her family's worried. "You owe her closure after 3 years." "Owe her? After the embarrassment line?" "No, I don't," I said calmly. "Wish her well." Click. Emily escalated, using a new number. Showed up at my old coffee spot. Must have asked Chris. I was there with Mia, mid-laugh over brunch. She approached, eyes red, makeup smudged. Alex, please. Just 5 minutes. I looked up, composed. Mia squeezed my hand under the table. Supportive, no drama. Emily, what do you want? She sat uninvited, words tumbling. I'm sorry, okay? Tyler used me, took everything. My friends bailed when it got messy. I see now you were real. Stable. Nice. That's what matters. I was smug, thinking I deserved better, but I was wrong. Take me back? We can start over. Her hypocrisy shone, begging for what she'd dismissed. No excuses? I asked firm. She shifted, desperate. It was the pressure, Sarah and Jess always comparing. They said you'd hold me back. But now they're ghosts, and I'm alone. Please, Alex. I need you. Need. Not want. I shook my head. That's your life now. Handle it. Anger flashed, true colors. How can you be so cold? After I gave you 3 years? You're nothing without me. You were boring then, and ignoring me makes you pathetic. Mia tensed, but I stayed calm. Goodbye, Emily. We left, her yelling after. You'll regret this. Blocked the new number. Friends, please turn nasty. Sarah's last text. You're an asshole for ghosting her in her low. Deleted. Her attempts peaked there, desperate, revealing the entitlement I'd missed. But I was done, emotionally miles ahead. Fast forward to last month. Chris's birthday party at a cozy rooftop bar downtown. Low-key vibe, mutuals from our old circle invited. I went with Mia, thriving, happy, no baggage. Walked in polished, fitted shirt from my new wardrobe, confident stride from the gym. Heads turned, Sarah waved. Alex, you look amazing. Jess chimed. Seriously, that promotion? Goals. Their likes on my posts had turned to real compliments. Emily, I hadn't thought about her in weeks. Then she appeared, disheveled, solo, nursing a drink. Eyes locked on me, approached hesitant. Alex, hi. Didn't expect you here. I turned, polite but distant. Mirror time. Emily, you look familiar. Have we worked together? Her face crumpled, devastated. What? It's me. Emily. Don't pretend. I tilted my head, indifference real. Right, Emily. From back then. What brings you? She glanced at Mia, then back, voice shaky. I see you're doing well. With her. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. For the sushi night, the comparisons. My friends were wrong. I was wrong. Tyler destroyed me, but it made me realize what I lost. Can we try again? Or at least talk? No sympathy stirred. I reflected her logic coolly. You said I wasn't impressive, right? Just nice, embarrassing your circle. Well, life's elevated without that. I've got real connections now, people who value substance. You're irrelevant to that. She teared up. That's cruel. I was dismissive, but I've changed. Please. Facts aren't cruel, I said firm. My life's full. Career booming. Mia's incredible. Friends who don't compare boats or jobs. You've got your path, handle it. Turned away, back to Mia and the group. She lingered a moment, muttering, you'll see, but left defeated. Later, Sarah pulled me aside. She's spiraling hard. But damn, Alex, you've upgraded. I just smiled. Walking out with Mia, her hand in mine, Emily was a ghost, forgotten, powerless. Her friends watch me thrive online now, commenting fire emojis on my life. She's blocked, irrelevant. Peace. Earned. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. What do you think about this story? Share it in the comments.